All-Star game. Lil Wayne is still with us. What did you think of Fergie's performance?
It was interesting.
Oh, that what it was?
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
It was interesting. I've never heard a beat played to the national. Really, someone trying to stay on beat like that. I always thought I've heard it sung to your own pace.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I've never heard a beat playing. As I heard the beat playing, and I finally started to understand what she was doing. I think I understood what she was doing. It kind of like brought me back to like a cabaret type of old 1940s, 57s with like the Marilyn Monroe type of lady singing it.
It's like a bluesy torch song.
Yeah.
It's like Ella Fitzgerald or Sarah Vaughan or
I was just
Billie Holiday. That's what she's trying to do.
You remember when Marilyn Monroe was singing
She
Happy
did. I know, it was
Birthday?
like
I
that.
told you, Mac. I told you it was Marilyn Monroe.
I said that to Ernestine last night. You could call her, ask her.
I was just thinking that. Yeah, but that was Happy Birthday to the President with a little thing on it.
But
That's the national anthem.
But here's the thing. Skip, look. You're not going to get a record deal singing the national anthem. Normally, especially at one of these events, you already have a record deal. Listen, moving forward, you're not going to top Marvin Gaye, what he did at the Forum against the Lakers, and you're not going to top Whitney. So stop.
But obviously, a lot of people have tried to put their stamp on it, and she tried. And to me,
nobody use stamps anymore.
Nobody used stamps. That's true. And she managed to almost upstage the anthem to me. It's like it was just
I'm like,
too long.
There's no need
they try to do too much. Skip, the anthem is really, I get it. It's not an easy song to sing.
It's not.
But come on now. They're doing too much, Skip.
That's too much.
And
it's just too long.
You're gonna start singing the national anthem now too.
No, Skip. Now hold on. Now to be fair, Fergie was long, but you remember Aretha had that rendition.
Don't talk about Aretha. Don't talk about Aretha. Aretha can sing as long as she wants.
Aretha had that first stole on in that hat.
I got it. But the best part of this anthem was, let's play some basketball. Right? And everybody's like, yeah, let's.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, Fergie. Ooh.
Crazy.
Okay.
Well, what was your takeaway from the game last night? Or let's go ahead, Skip.
The game was cool. It was a good game. It was something good to see. Not every year. Meaning the format, the team. It was cool. It was cool, but I wouldn't want to see it every year done like that.
You wouldn't want to see it every year like that? I thought it because it was more competitive. Because clearly, all the talent's in the West, Wayne. I mean, can you imagine if Anthony Davis and KD and Steph and Clay and Russ, all those guys, and then all the East got hurt? I mean, Kevin Love was out, Porzingis was out.
Sure. I mean, like I said, it was good for this year. Let's hope next year everybody, all the East stars, isn't hurt. And if they do it, I always looked at it like, well, this is the time where the best of the East players can get together and show. This is the stage you show. No, we don't suck compared to the West, and then go beat them.
But they do though.
I
mean, you got LeBron, you got Kyrie, you got like, if you really look at it, you got like 4 or 5 players in the East, where the West has like 15. They go 15 deep. And think about it. Karl Anthony Towns would be coming off the bench with all those guys. So you got Embiid, you got Kyrie, you got LeBron, maybe Kevin Love, and then what? So we got to do it this way. The only thing, we'll have a draft. Like a real draft will look on Friday.
That was another thing I said. I said maybe if the draft was televised, and this was something that I would have had, my answer may be different.
Yeah,
I agree. So let's get back to the real games. LeBron's team, as we just spoke about in our previous topic, just made a trade that turned them upside down at the deadline. Yeah. What shot are you giving them to defeat the Warriors in the finals?
That was a strong question. I thought you was going to ask me something about how do they look in the East. Well, you're going to go all the way there to the Warriors.
I'm going all the way.
Finals. How do you know the Warriors are going to be in the finals?
I don't.
The Rockets?
That's a fair question.
Yeah, tell him, Weezy.
But
you know what? The way James Harden played last night when the lights got too bright, I'm not sure it's going to be the Rockets.
Honestly, I think they'd give the Rockets a go. I think they'd give the Warriors a go. I think the Cavs will give the Warriors a go in the finals because of LeBron and because of his experience. And we also have to understand that this will be a guy that's there that's lost to the Warriors, no matter who's around him. If he get back to that point against that team, we just got to consider the fact that that's who they're playing against, LeBron. Who else they playing? They playing against LeBron in the finals again. We got to worry about what he gonna do.
But what we've seen lately from the Warriors,
that team is crazy.
Is that they got the big three, and then you throw Draymond in there, Skip. But we haven't seen two of those guys go off at the same time. We see Steph when they played the Celtics on that Saturday night. He go for 48. They win. We see KD go for 50 against Dame Lillard. We haven't seen them put it together yet. We know what they're capable of. Because here's the thing that you got to do. How do you stop two of them? Because if two go off, they do what they did to everybody. They lose one game in the playoffs last year. And that's what you're up against. Now, I do like the Cavs' chances because they got all these shooters. They can rotate. They can rotate multiple times. But the question is, if KD gets going, what do you do with Steph and Clay? That's the problem that people have.
That's at their max. Now you've seen Cleveland re-energized as I watch Golden State de-energized because they're not playing with the edge that they played with a year ago. When Kevin Durant rose and shone in the finals and said, I am better than you, LeBron James, it's time to pass the torch to me. And it happened, and they did it, and now they look like a team that's just spinning its wheels trying to come back and win a back-to-back.
Will you tell him he ain't passed no torch? LeBron's still the man. Can you tell Weezy? Can you tell him? Because he won't listen to me. He'll listen to you.
I saw the torch get passed right in LeBron's face because he shot that three right in his face.
What did he pass it to?
To Kevin Durant, who dribbled the ball up the floor and said, LeBron, I got something for you, and shot it right in his eyes. And it was over.
Don't worry about it. This will all go away. We're going to go back in the back, you know, me and you.
He didn't pass the torch. He didn't pass. KD, my dog.
He is your.
That's my slam.
I know.
But Brian ain't passed it. Brian's still the best.
Did you watch him in the 19 games before the trade deadline? Played the worst basketball of his career.
You watched the guys around him, too?
I did, but again, if you're the best player on the planet, you got to elevate that team a little better than he did. Because it was pathetic. It was almost unwatchable.
It was terrible.
And then his owner, that he despises, turned the whole thing around at the trade deadline, and that owner deserves to be executive of the year, as I told you.
He'll be a beast for that.
Yeah, I mean, but he messed it up because he traded Kyrie to begin with. He should have cleaned up the mess that he made.
He cleaned up the mess. And I think it got even better than it was before.
When people talk about, oh, don't cry over spilled milk. Yeah, you should cry over it if you spilled it in the first place. So clean it up.
He cleaned it up.
Guess what?
I don't look at it that way.
You see Isaiah, what Isaiah was doing? You saw that, Wayne.
No, I don't look at it that way as he's cleaning up a spilled milk. I look at it as, Kyrie wanted to leave. So we're going to let Kyrie do what we have to do. We have to get whatever we're going to get back from him. And what we got back from him was Isaiah. Sorry, Brian, this is what we're dealing with. I'm going to do my best with this. Okay, Isaiah, you know what, Brian? I'm gonna show you what I can do now as Kobe. Bang, this is what I can do. You know what? Brian just forgot there was even ever a Kyrie all of a sudden. He's playing like a kid in the candy store. So I don't look at it like he cleaned up spilled milk. I look at it like he just redid the whole kitchen and showed Brian this is how I go.
Wayne, how about this? Check this out. You know something about it. You want to leave. And the man won't let you go with it. Why he won't let you go, Wayne? Because you want to leave. Because he wants something don't mean you get it, do it. Okay, then.
You're still hurt over that, aren't you? You
will
not let that go.
As a matter of fact, I had a conversation with Kyrie on Friday night. I'm not going to get into the gist of what we talked about.
Why not?
But let's just
spill it.
How about this here? Let's just say he heard everything that I said. So, this trade's still leaving, huh? Oh, you think, Cleveland got the better end of that deal.
Oh, so wait, you inspired Kyrie?
Oh, no. Everything that I've said on here about that trade, he heard it. Oh, he heard it. And he was telling me verbatim what I actually said. I'm like, God, you special. I don't know if I'm special. I mean, because, me and Isaiah, we right here like this, right? I'm like, nah, put your hand down. You up here, he down here.
Oh, he heard that you stopped calling him Unc and started calling him Kyrie again.
I like, we might link back up. We might see you in Boston. Ain't no guarantee. We might go to Boston.
So Dan Gilbert, the executive of the year, not only cleaned it up, even though you say not spilled milk, but he kept the Brooklyn pick.
Yeah.
He pulled off this whole trade and he kept the pick. So LeBron's got to say, wait a second, maybe I should just stay here.
Yeah, we might get us a Bagley. We might get that big dude from Texas.
You might.
From Arizona.
Y'all better get him something. Y'all better get him something else too, because I don't know. You get to that age where you at, man. It's all about something. It's all about something more. The game becomes the game. The game becomes, I am chasing my dream. Now I'm living my dream, and now I'm waking up. And I want to wake up to something beautiful.
Yeah.
And so you want to wake up to that sun,
When he wake up,
to that good weather, bro.
When he wake up in June and look over there beside him, it ain't gonna be Savannah. He got that old trophy old Larry O'Brien gonna be laying between him and Savannah.
Oh, so now you're predicting that after you said you're afraid of Golden State?
Wayne says once a man get to a certain age, he wants to, start looking ahead.
Speaking of aging players who need to win a championship, there's this quarterback up in Green Bay, sticking to the Cheeseheads, named Aaron Rodgers, who said the other day that, he thinks he could win the MVP next year. But I'm thinking, man, he should maybe win a Super Bowl because it's been like a decade since he won a Super Bowl. So can you defend your man Aaron Rodgers? Do you predict this is a Super Bowl year for Aaron Rodgers?
I predict it's a Super Bowl year, MVP. All I know is the last time he broke his collarbone, the next year he came back, he won the MVP. All I'm saying is, man, we finished terribly with the 7-9. We finished, but this the year. This the year. Yeah, we cleaned up too. We coming back with the new kitchen.
Okay. So I'm going to remind you that since that long ago one and only Super Bowl that he played in, he did win it, one and only Super Bowl. He's 5-6 in the postseason since then, and I know he needs more help, LeBron-esque help.
It ain't about it. We ain't tripping on the help, man. We all learn how to play they all play top level when they're there. But we good. Skip, don't trip. We good. What's up with them Cowboys?
Well, we're on the Packers right now, and the Packers, Aaron Rodgers lost 2 home playoff games since that Super Bowl. He lost to Eli, and he lost to Colin Kaepernick, he can't even get a job anymore.
But I know. You know what Aaron Rodgers did 2 years ago to the Cowboys and Cowboys.
And I know what he is. He a bad man.
Huh? Yeah, but the batter man now plays for the Dallas Cowboys. That quarterback who has outplayed Aaron Rodgers every time they played, 3 times head-to-head, he's outplayed him.
You see that look over
He has. Well,
What his name is?
Huh?
What his name?
His name is Dakota Prescott, as in Dak Prescott.
I'm at the
and you better remember. You better Google it. Google it. Look him up. Read his Wikipedia because he has outplayed the bad man that is Aaron Rodgers all 3 times. And last year in the first head-to-head meeting, it was up on the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field.
Who won that playoff game?
The playoff game was won by Mason Crossbar with those field goals.
Yeah.
And, it took the hand of God.
Okay, what happened this year?
Dak Prescott put up a QBR of 97 in this game.
Yeah.
97 on a scale of 0 to 100. Completely outplayed. Had better stats.
Wayne wants to answer the question.
Juvenile
Sean Lee wasn't there. Sean Lee wasn't there in the second half, and your guys came back, lucked into it. It's okay. I give you
It's all
that.
good, man.
Dak Prescott. You watch my Cowgirls. They're going to be.
What about the Eagles? Did you see what they just did?
Yeah, they got a quarterback quandary now.
They ain't got no.
What are you going to do with those 2 quarterbacks?
What you mean? We ain't got to do.
We.
They're under contract.
Whoa.
Thank you. Finally, someone else who understands what I'm going through.
Against the Cowboys.
It's we anybody.
Wayne, thanks so much for joining
Thanks
us.
for having me.
Anybody plays the Dolphins.
Right. Well, Tim Tebow make it to the majors. We'll discuss that next.
Hey, baby.